Hello, Maurieo. In this video we're going to be looking at accuracy and rounding and the various types of errors. It's important that we have a good understanding of errors so that we can get things perfect most of the time. Here we have our classic target situation where we've got a good spread all about the centre. We could say that this indicates or is an indication of random error. The errors there are relatively random, and they all congregate, or their mean is around the centre of the target. In the next target, however, we've got them very good grouping and off to the side. This is perhaps an indication of what we know as systematic error or bias, as it's good grouping but nowhere near the centre of the target. In this target here we've got an example of some reasonably good grouping but one outrider. This is an example of gross error or a blunder. We want to try and undertake checks so that we can reduce the amount of gross error or blunders, and we also need to investigate our processes so that we do not include systematic error, or we can eliminate or reduce any systematic errors resulting from the way we do things. I would recommend a little document called Reassuringly Accurate, which is produced by the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors and is quite readily available on the internet and on their website, called Reassuringly Accurate. It's a very excellent document that outlines this topic and gives you everything you would need to know to get a basic understanding of the topic. Okay, rounding and significant figures. Again, here I've shown a website which gives a very good insight into rounding and significant figures and the influence they have, or what they indicate in terms of accuracy. It's very important that we round our information correctly so that it indicates that the accuracy with which we've measured it. Rounding tells us about the accuracy of measurement, and it's very important that we have all those zeros if they're necessary, and reduce the amount of zeros if they're not necessary. In this regard, I've indicated a little assessment that I want you to undertake for this topic, and it's a neighbourhood teenager is having difficulty with rounding and significant figures and has asked you to tutor them. So create with words or using multimedia a step-by-step guide showing how you would go about helping this neighbourhood teenager with their rounding and significant figure problems. Include an explanation of how rounding relates to accuracy by using at least 10 different measurement scenarios where the accuracy is clearly indicated by the rounding that has been used. And there you go. That's the end of introduction to this topic.